Okay, so our bodies are this amazing, have this amazing ability to heal ourselves and to heal itself. And what we need to do though is just give it the supplements, give it the things that it needs. And that's what I'm going to be talking to you about, because right now is a time of a lot of stress. So I'm going to give you a technique to better calm your mind and your body with all that anxiety that you're feeling. So what happens in our body, we have in our brain this thing called the amygdala. And the amygdala is a fabulous thing. It actually is supposed to help us when we are in danger. It's kind of like, I don't know, I'm going to date myself. For those of you that remember Lost in Space, do you remember the robot when he would say, "Danger, Will Robinson, danger, danger"? Well, that's exactly what the amygdala does for us. It tells us, danger, danger, you're in danger. Letty, you're in danger. So what happens then, it sends the response to our brain, it sends a response to our body, because we either need to fight or flight, right? We need to do something. And when that happens, our body goes into action. It turns on the cortisol, it turns on whatever it needs for us to be able to respond to the danger that we're in. And it's a fabulous thing. However, we as humans, right, have lots and lots of stress in our life and different kinds of stress. Obviously, we're not running away from an animal or something that's, you know, something like that. We're not out in the wild, right? But our dangers are different things. It's the coronavirus. It's the deadline we have to meet. It's the getting the kids ready in the morning and putting them in the car to go to school when school starts again, right? Or even just now, getting the kids ready for while you're working at home and getting them ready for school and getting them to do the things that they need to do. And so that's the stress that we're feeling right now in this world. And so what happens is our bodies are responding to that stress. And whenever we are in danger, we're supposed to feel whatever it is that we're feeling, respond to the stress, and then we're supposed to come back down into homeostasis. So what happens is we respond to danger and we're danger, 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 and our body's responding. And when the danger's over, we're supposed to calm down and we're supposed to make our bodies like calm and be cool and be in a peaceful state. But what happens is our mind keeps going and going and going, and it never stops, right? It's 2 o'clock in the morning and you should be asleep. There's absolutely no danger. You're in your bed asleep at night. However, your mind is still thinking about the danger. It's the danger, the danger. And your mind, your brain doesn't know any different. So what it's doing is it's still in that flight or fight response. So it's still producing all those hormones or cortisol to help you survive. And really, you're not in danger, you're safe. You're in your bed at 2 o'clock in the morning. And so we need a tool to be able to calm ourselves down. And tapping, I have found, has been such a great tool for me and also for my clients as well. And you're able to find some relief and some breakthroughs. So how does this work? So we're going to be tapping on different areas of our face and our neck, our arm and our head, and I'll show you what the sequence looks like. And basically what you're doing is you're going to tap on meridian points or acupressure points. And what are meridian points? So they are points where they're energy hotspots, if you will, where your energy flows through. And by tapping on those particular areas, you are actually sending a calming signal to your body, your calming signal to your brain to say, hey, it's okay. We don't need to, we're not in danger. Or if we are in danger, we can calm ourselves down. And so these hot spots then are allowing ourselves to, as we calm down, we're really gonna calm ourselves down, our brains, our body, and telling it, it's all right, it's okay, you're gonna be okay, you're gonna be okay. And so then it calms down your amygdala. So instead of being in that state of alertness, right? When we're in danger, we want to be in that state of alertness, alertness, alertness. But then you're able to, even in that, during that time of stressful time or whatever's happening, you can actually bring yourself back down and calm yourself down. So, so the way that it works is we actually tap, and I'll show you the points that we're going to tap on, and then we'll do a couple of rounds. I chose kind of 2 topics that I think would be good for you, good for us to tap on right now in the coronavirus. And then I'll give you some resources at the end of things that you can utilize for as a resource, right? Because you're going to have a recording of this. You're going to be able to come back to this recording, but there's so many resources out there that you can utilize. So, so the points that we tap on are the side of the hand, and sometimes called the karate chop point. You'll hear it called, you know, both things. And we're tapping on this area. And when we tap here, we actually say, even, this is called the setup statement, and you tap and you say, even though, and then whatever it is that you're feeling, I accept myself. And we'll do a round right now. And basically what you're saying is, even though I'm feeling what I'm feeling right here, right now, I accept that this is where I am. And it's okay that I'm feeling what I'm feeling. So if you're scared, if you're feeling anxious, if you're overwhelmed, whatever it is, you know, our feelings are meant to be guidance systems for us. And they're supposed to just kind of alert us to let us know what it is that we're feeling. And it's okay. It's okay to say, you know what? I'm feeling upset right now, or I'm feeling anxious, or I'm feeling fearful. And it's okay, because this is how I feel at this moment. I'm not going to feel like this forever, but for now, this is how I'm feeling. And honor that, because once we accept that and we honor that, then we can actually do something about it. We recognize it, and then I can shift my thinking, I can shift my energy, so that I'm able then to calm myself down. So we do that 3 times. We say that setup statement 3 times. Then what we do is we start tapping on the meridian points. So it's going to be right here on the inside of the eye, the eyebrow point. And then it's going to be the outside of the eyebrow point. And then under the eye, under the nose, on the chin, on the collarbone. And it's just on the collarbone. And when I do the collarbone, I do all 4 fingers just so that it just feels natural to me. And then we're going to tap on under the arm. So it's just under the arm. And you can just tap on there. Again, I use all 4 fingers when I tap there. And then we're going to tap on the top of our head. Okay, so that's the whole thing, is a round. That is a round of tapping. And some people have asked, can you do it with both hands? You absolutely can. You can do both hands. It's up to you. You can do it on the left. I just do it with my right because that's my right. I'm right-handed, but you can do it with your left if you're a lefty. It doesn't matter, and you're not doing it wrong. Remember, as long as you're tapping, it's all okay. It's all okay. And you don't need to tap super duper hard. Just very gently. You're just tapping. You're not, you know, gonna give yourself a bruise. You're just tapping very, very gently. That's all you need. And that stimulates the meridian. Okay, so let's go ahead and get started with a round of tapping. And for the first round of tapping, I thought, because of everything that's going on right now, and I'm not sure where you're at I know that different people all over the United States are maybe watching this. And so your location, your place of where you are right now may be very intense. And so you may be feeling some intensity. And so you're anxious, you're overwhelmed. There's a lot of uncertainty. We're stuck in our homes, or we can choose to look at it differently, right? And we are safe in our homes. And so again, it's all perspective. However, sometimes like I said, our brain just keeps playing it over and over and over in our head. And then we just need something to go, zzz, zzz, right? Just to make that change. So our first round of tapping, we're gonna tap on feeling overwhelmed and feeling anxious. So here we go. All right, so what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna tap, and I'm gonna leave some time for you to tap after me. And so you're just gonna repeat what I say. So whatever I say, you just repeat and then just follow along with me. One of the things that you can do to measure your stress level and to measure if it helped you or not is by kind of tuning in to your body at where you're feeling right now on that particular topic. So for right now, let's just take a few seconds to just think about the emotions that you're feeling regarding the overwhelm or the stress of the situation right now. So just take a few minutes and just think about the level on a scale from 0 to 10. 10 being the most, like, I'm just really, really stressed out, and 0 being, I'm pretty calm. I'm feeling pretty good right now. So take a moment to feel what you're feeling. And give it a number from 0 to 10. And hopefully we can bring that number down after our tapping. Okay, so here we go. And we tap on the side of the hand. Even though I'm feeling very anxious, I'm feeling really out of control. I completely love and honor how I'm feeling. Even though I'm feeling really stressed right now, and I'm just so overwhelmed. There's so many things for me to think about right now. I completely love, honor, and accept how I'm feeling. And I give myself permission to have my body relax. Even though I'm so overwhelmed right now, there's so much uncertainty. There's so much I can't control right now. I completely love, honor, and accept myself. And I give my body permission to relax. Okay, we're going to start tapping on our face, on the meridians on our face. This is just so out of control. My body feels like it's going crazy. My mind is just racing. So much out of control. All the stress I'm feeling. It's all in my body. I'm having a hard time concentrating. And this new normal is just too much for me to handle. I don't know how to handle this. The kids are at home. I'm having to work. It is just too much for me to handle. So much out of my control. When will this end? I'm not sure when this will end. So much out of my control. And even though I can't control all that's going on, I give my body permission to relax. I give my body permission to sigh. I give my body permission to relax. I'm allowing myself to be okay. I know this won't last forever. It won't last forever. I'm doing all the right things. I'm staying home. I'm washing my hands. I'm saying hello to my friends and family through means that are different for me. But it's good for my community. And that makes me feel better. I'm doing my part. And if that's the only thing I can control right now, then that's what I'm going to do. And I allow myself to relax in this moment. Breathing through all of this. Allowing myself to relax. I'm going to control what I can control. I'm going to be easy on myself. Being easy on myself. I'm going to choose to feel strong. I choose to feel strong. I'm safe. I am safe. I'm going to focus on what I can control. I trust that it's going to be okay. I choose to let my body relax. I allow for my mind to relax. Relaxing in this chaotic time. Relaxing. Relaxing in body, mind, and spirit. And then take a deep breath. And let it out. And then just take a moment just to feel how you feel. And honor what you're feeling at this moment. You want to just put your hands on your heart center. And just tell yourself it's okay. It's okay. It's okay to feel what you're feeling. And this too shall pass. And if you can, allow your see what number you're at on a scale from 0 to 10. See what you're feeling. See if that number's come down. Okay. And the second round of tapping that I want to do is let's sprinkle some happiness into our lives, right? We tapped on the stress and hopefully your stress came down. But you may be feeling right now that, you know what, there's so much craziness. There's so much going on that right here, right now, I can't feel happy. How can I feel happy when all of this is going on? But really, when we think about it, happiness is a very high vibration, and we want to make sure that we stay in high energy, we stay in a positive state of mind. And even though these crazy things are happening, it's time for us to really think about being happy where we are. So let's do a round on tapping on happiness and allowing ourselves to be happy in this moment right here, right now. So again, take a moment and think about, you know, if I were to tell you right now, how do you feel on a scale from 0 to 10? How happy do you feel right now, given a certain circumstance? And it may be you're not feeling happy at all. Or it may be that, you know what, even though all this craziness is going around me, I still maintain my happiness. So give yourself this moment to feel how you're feeling regarding happiness, because we're hopefully going to add some happiness to you. Okay, so let's start our round on happiness again. So you'll just follow after me. Even though I feel like happiness is out of my reach, I accept how I feel. Even though it feels like happiness is completely out of my reach right now, I accept how I feel. And I love myself anyhow. Even though it just seems I cannot be happy right now. What? I'm supposed to be happy right now? No way. I can't be happy right now. I accept how I feel. And I love and honor myself. Okay, we start tapping on our face. Happiness is so out of my reach right now. How can I be happy right now? There's so much going on right now. Happiness is totally, completely out of my reach. How can I relax into happiness? My house is chaotic. I have so much on my agenda. And it's hard for me to be happy. It's just too far away from me right now. Too many problems. Can't be happy. I feel so powerless. So out of control. I can't be happy right now. No way can I be happy right now. All these feelings of sadness. But what if I could release this stress? What if I could release this emotion that's keeping me from being happy? What if I could let it go? What if I could let happiness in? What if I could laugh? What if I could make the best of this? What if I could make the most of the situation? What if I could look at the positives? What if I could, just for this one moment, focus on what's going right? What if I could look at my house and look at the things that I really enjoy about my house? And look at the beauty. What if I could look at the people that are in my house and look at their good qualities. The qualities I enjoy about them. I think that might help me to look at happiness. That might help me to start to focus on happiness. It just starts with one small thing. I can choose to be happy. I can allow myself to be happy. I can choose happiness at this moment. I can make that change. I have the power to create that change. I can look at my circumstances different. I can choose happiness. I can choose to be happy by making one small change. I allow myself to be happy. I receive happiness. I choose to create happiness. I choose happiness. I choose happiness in body, mind, and spirit. Take a deep breath and let it out. And then just take a moment to feel what you're feeling. And on a scale from 0 to 10, see how you're feeling now. And hopefully we added a little bit of happiness into your life. Remember that you can't go from being totally sad to being ecstatically happy. But if you make one change, one small change, and then another small change, and another small change, and another small change, you then begin to feel a lot better. And really it all begins with you. And you can utilize this tool, you can utilize this tapping session again, totally will be available to you, it's my understanding. And so you can tap on it again. I want to give you some resources. So those were our 2 tapping sessions. I'm hoping that you were able to get that information and understand the why and how it works. If you're wanting the research behind it, because there's actually research that goes with all of this. And if you go to Nick Ortner, the tapping solution, actually thetappingsolution.com, you will find all kinds of research that tells you why and how tapping works. And experts have talked about this, and so you'll find it there. They also have free tapping meditations to go along with that. There's also an app called the Tapping Solution app, and they have tons and tons and tons of videos that are available to you. And right now, during the coronavirus, there are videos that are free for you to be able to download tapping meditations. So that's a great resource. And if you wanted to know the research behind it. Also, Brad Yates is Y-A-T-E-S, Brad Y-A-T-E-S on YouTube. I do Brad Yates every single day. Nick Ortner, I do as well. But Brad Yates on YouTube, I just go in and go Brad Yates tapping on anxiety, Brad Yates tapping on abundance, Brad Yates tapping on losing weight, right? There are so many videos available to you with Brad Yates, and they're completely free. And you just tap along. And some of them are really short, 5 minutes long. Some of them are a little bit longer, about 15 minutes. And so those are great resources for you. Like I tell you, I tap every single day. You don't necessarily need to have a tapping meditation to do this tapping along. It's just even you having a conversation in your head and just talking about it, right? Or if you're facing a difficult situation, that you are dealing with right there, right now, and you can't break out in tapping, just simply tap here or tap here. If you're in a meeting and you're really stressed out, just tap here and it'll calm your amygdala down. You can also tap here. You can tap underneath the table and nobody will ever know that you're tapping. And again, that just helps to calm down. So those are great resources for you to look at and tap along, and hopefully this will give you some a tool that you can utilize during this time. If you want more information, Latrice and Jordan have my information, but you can follow me on Facebook and Instagram. On Facebook, it's Leti Salas, Letty Salas. And then of course I'm on Instagram and Twitter, Leti Salas 13. But Latrice and Jordan have that information if you need to get a hold of me. And so until next time, keep tapping and wishing you the absolute best.